Okay. So now the last time we talked about a few points of the getting the what is that, motivate and bring the positive, the positive thought. Because right now we are having the difficulty of the coronavirus pandemic. Mhm. So that's why I suggest you to get the motivated. We have the very important tool, the motivate to take the challenge, motivate to face the challenge. That's a very important thing. Yeah. Yeah, because if you now the thing is that also that it's very important to how we have to live very positively. So that's I told you, not only having the positive attitude, we need a positive belief. So that's I will call the positive self-talk is important. Positive belief will comes when you have the positive self-talk. That I will call the positive self-talk. Okay. So that is the important thing is that you have to tell yourself again and again that you have to tell yourself that everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. That you have to tell again and again to yourself. Everything will be fine because the grace of the Buddha, because blessing of the Buddha, everything will be fine. If you're very familiar with the religion or Buddhism, then you have to think that. If you are not familiar with the Buddhism, you just think that everything will be fine. If you're familiar with the Buddhism, you have to think that you have to tell yourself that everything will be fine by the blessing of the Buddha. You have to tell self, you have to tell that again and again inside of your mind. So very simple way, if you ask everyone how to improve the life, how to improve your life, everyone will tell you, you should be done this, you should be done that, you should be done that. Everyone will can tell that. If you ask them, are you doing it? 99% they will say no. Because lack of the motivation. They don't have that motivation to do it. That's the reason. So that's why you have to motivate it. As I told you before, then you need a positive belief. Positive belief comes with a self-talking. Self-talking, you have to tell that yourself that everything will be fine by the blessings of the Buddha. By the blessings of the Buddha, everything will be fine. You have to self-talk that again and again in your mind. You have to talk it. Once you think that again and again, then you start to believe on the positive thing. When you start to believe on the positive thing, then everything, you will see the positive things. Then the positive will come. So that's why the mind is like a magnet. If you think positive, it will attract the positive. If you think the negative, it will attract the negative. Mind is like that. So that's why there is one person, he always feels unwell. Then his wife suggests to see that master. So the master told him that, okay, you don't have to do anything. Only thing is you have to recite a mantra 10 minutes every day in the morning. The master told him you have to recite a mantra that saying yourself again and again that I am completely fine. I'm completely fine. So he was reciting that after 2 or 3 weeks later, he started to feel much better. Because he's saying that again and again, and he started to believe that now he's completely fine. Then what happened is that with the wife and the husband, because they have been the marriage is a bit long, so the man is not feeling that much of the love toward the whole wife, and not see as nice as before. Then the wife suggests again to go to see the master to learn the new mantra. Then master teach him some mantra. After the reciting that mantra, then he started to feel more love towards the wife. Then he tried to see the wife as a very different than before. So then the wife asked him, what master told you the mantra? He was just smiling. He didn't tell the mantra, what he was reciting. So every morning he goes to the bathroom and chants that mantra 10 minutes and comes out. But the things is completely changed. He looks so much, loves towards the wife is much more, and sees the much wife as better than the before, and everything's changed. So wife was very curious that what mantra master had told him. But whenever wife asked her husband the mantra, he smiled and he never tells. And the one morning, wife quietly and listened when he was chanting inside the bathroom. So he was chanting in the bathroom, saying it again and again like this. She is not my wife. she is not my wife. So same thing like this. Now I'm not suggesting you go and chant that she is not my wife. I'm not asking you that to chant, okay? You have to tell again and again that everything will be fine by the blessings of the Buddha. Everything will be fine by the blessings of the Buddha. That is the one thing you have to say that again and again in your mind. Then you start to believe in the positive things. Sometimes, when we have the free times, they ask me that what will we do? Sometimes I will tell them, okay, let's wait for the Buddha's instruction. I'm very serious about it. So that is something that when you have the belief of the positive things, or when you have the belief inside, first thing is a positive attitude, then you have to build a positive belief. When you have the positive belief, you see things as a positive. That's the important thing, okay? Because now the thing is that the motivation is like a fire. If you don't add the fuel, it will die. Motivation, what the fuel you have to add for the motivation? The belief. Believing in the positive things. That is the fuel. I do the things. Sometimes many things I do, then I always believe that if I do as the Dharma, Buddha will bless me. That's the belief I have. Who cares that is right or wrong? Who cares? I don't care. Now, I told you yesterday from start for a Nepali New Year. Morning, I had a dream. My master is laughing. Now I believe that this year will be the fantastic year. That's my belief, my positive belief. No, who cares whether it's a right or wrong? Who cares? It is not a question of the right and wrong. It is a question of the positive or negative. Okay, that's the second thing. Now the positive believing. Okay. Third thing is that you have to. One thing is that when in your life, when everything goes very well, you can make the very decision. You can be very kind. You can talk very well. When the things goes out of the control, you will get panic. You will get panic. You will get stress, and everything will happen when things goes out of control. So that's why what you need is that whenever you are making some of that state, always you have to remember the one thing: the karma, cause of the karma. Well, cause and effect. Sorry, cause and effect. Law of the cause and effect. Okay. When you do the right, you will get the right. When you do the wrong, you will get the wrong. So this is one of the main key points you have to remember. Yeah. Because in the things and like that, so things especially like this epidemic time, so you have to always remember the one thing that if you have done something wrong and the bad karma, you cannot escape. If you have not done any bad things in the past life or before, then you don't have to worry. Because when the things is going out of control, why you panic? Because you don't have not enough courage to face the challenge. Why you get scared? Because lack of the courage. So my master, he has a lot of the qualities. The very great qualities. One thing I always say, he's so brave. He has lots of courage. If like this challenges, if what he faces the challenges, if this comes like in our life, I think that we will break down. Yeah, so that's the thing. So that's why that's when you have the belief system of the law of the karma, then you can face you will get the courage to face the challenge. So that's why the thing is that the third thing is that whenever things are not in our control, when it's getting out of our control, always remember that the law of the karma. Things that if you do something wrong, you will have that consequences. If you did something right, you will get that consequences. You cannot escape from that. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, then that is the important things. Okay, third point. Okay, so always remember that. Okay, then the fourth point is the social responsibility. Okay, that's taking social responsibility. That the social responsibility is I change the word, but it is more like when you train them the very Buddhism term, I can say like a bodhicitta. No, if you are not very familiar with the Buddhism, I will tell the social responsibility. Social responsibility means you are being the part of the society or the society. Then what you have to give back to the society. That's very important. You earn because of the society. You get a place because of the society. Now what you can do back for the society. That's a very important social responsibility. If you look at the company, they have they have the social responsibility, something they have a separate fund they used to have at the companies. So same thing, that is a social responsibility. Individual labels, that's a very important. You have to take the social responsibility. So I teach many years in the Sarah monastery that I feel like a social responsibility because I learn from the Sarah. I learn in the Sarah and I learn from my master freely. All the education I learned it freely. So many years I teach there freely to the others. That is just giving back, no? That's called the social responsibility. So you are being the part of the society, part of the country, whatever. So you have to take the responsibility. You have to take the giving back. You have to think that what I can do back. That's a very important. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, so you can give back to the family, back for the society, back for the world. That is also important. That what you can do back. Okay, so social responsibility. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, that's from Dharma side. That's the bodhicitta. No, thinking for the others. Okay, now think like this pandemic's the situation. What can you do? Think that. Don't think that when I will get effect, when I will get something. Okay, don't think that way. Think this situation, what you can do for the others. Think that way. Even if you can chant the one mantra and pray for them, you are doing the great. Normally, like this situation, people will think that, oh, I might get effect. I will have this. Lots of the I things that, no? So this is the something makes you more stressed. Think that what you can do that. Yeah. So that's why like this thing that you just think that what can I do back to the society like this, the situation like a pandemic time. Even that you can think that what I can do back to your family. Think that way. When the family is what I can do like this situation. Think that way. Okay, take the social responsibility. Okay, thinking the social responsibility. Okay, not thinking that what will happen to me. What will happen to me? You don't think that way. Okay, it will only hurt you more. Okay, so that thing. So someone before, starting the class, I got the before that I stopped having that class when the pandemic started, no? So I received some messages and telling me that I should talk because right now my students and many people are suffering. Really, that both really motivated to me, and it comes more to the teach and the talk in especially using the online, the talk and the classes. Yeah. Okay, so that thing. Thank you. And today is the class, so that will be, I think, the last class. This is the living the strong, and in this time but we have that the Saturday class all the time. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, thank you. And if you're someone really want to listen more and can understand the English, so now I'm having this to talk the class with the American student. There might be again that the date and time with the American time, so that might be very late night to you. For me, I'm just thinking even the late night wake up and have the class. Okay, so that maybe if you want to join, they can join. Okay, so on the time maybe once they confirm, then maybe you can follow in our Facebook. No. Okay, that's all. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, don't forget the mantra. Okay, tell yourself and again and again that everything will be fine by the blessings of the Buddha. Okay, again and again. Okay, and the social responsibility. Think that what can I do for the society, for your families, for your loved one? What can I do for them? That's your thing. Okay. Don't think of what will happen to me. Okay, don't think that way. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay.